the links. That's why I was like, I'm surprised that he put it in the welcome lounge, but nothing wrong with being welcoming. Where are we?
Okay, so okay, so I think I can load the team. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little bit of OCD. It said semi-final rather than final. Sorry.
All right. Okay, there we go.
Okay,
Cool.
so I think I'm gonna take the mic. I'm gonna put the headset down. So good luck, man.
I think we can wait a while. There's only one person watching, but we're
Okay.
gonna try get to about 5, and hopefully, don't have to wait too long to maybe get to a 10, and then we'll go for it. But
Okay. Yeah.
let's see how we go. Cool. We'll just make some noise on the Discord. Okie dokie. Arriba Udinita is coming through from Fernando Martinez.
Oh, I think that's one of my fans.
Diego, you got a fan?
Yeah, I have a fan base, no pressure.
In the stands. Fans in the stand already making noise for you. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a couple more people in, and then we get going.
Right, the only thing I'm thinking is share play is the time is probably ticking away on it, and it might be worth redoing share play, because if it goes to pens or anything like that, because we nearly ran out yesterday.
For sure, you're right.
Okay,
yeah, that's a very good point.
Yeah.
So restart share play.
Yeah.
I think you can maybe whenever we go to press OK, you can restart the share play.
I think it'll just have to boot me out, and then I'll have to, accept another invite.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah, it's got 47 minutes left. It's got 47 minutes left on it.
Okay, I'll check how I can just mute myself quickly just to see. So can I?
Cool, we're getting the numbers up. We've got 7 people tuned in. And there we go. There we go. Joining share play. One of those step right up moments. The final of the Club World Cup. Just to put things into context, folks, these are the 2 best players as far as this tournament is concerned. It's the final. It's the Sporting in action against Real Madrid. We'll give you a bit of a tail of the tape as we build up to this one. But thank you so much. Check in. Drop a hello in the chat section so we know you're here and who's here. As we get ready and we build up to this one, it's Udinita in action against Pro Cryptologist. The final of the Club World Cup. If you missed the game earlier, that saw Boca Juniors in action against Huddersfield, Ed versus Mr. Arnold. In that game, it was Boca who ran out winners in the end. A very convincing victory in the end, 4-1. And I'll be joined now by Ginger to look through this next encounter. We looked over that one together. This should be a cracking finale to the competition and to the evening. Two really, really good players. We've just found out, Ginger, that they actually played each other on my club. By, you know, the algorithm brought them together. It wasn't even a thing of them facing each other knowingly. They just happened to match up against each other.
Yeah, absolutely awesome to be back for this live game. Good to be having some live games back over on Discord as well. Getting all the football underway again. But yeah, the My Club experience, that's quite an interesting one. I've heard of a couple of some of the local guys here in South Africa matching up against each other in some divisions games.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting encounter when you come up against someone that you know. You know, it's sort of that extra pressure to the game.
For sure.
But, yeah, like you said, two brilliant players here on display. They're in the final for a reason, and I'm really looking forward to this one.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think we can definitely go for this one as we move into the next screen and get to see what two teams are going to take to the field for this encounter. And of course, you know, just to let you guys know in terms of how this all got here, some very, very good football in this Club World Cup. How was your experience in this tournament, Dylan?
I actually opted out to not participate. Yeah, it was
I
just
did the same.
Yeah, so we two very neutrals, yeah, which is a good thing. Yeah, I opted out just at the time when we were all signing up. I wasn't confident on my game. I was struggling to get down on the console regularly to actually play some competitive games. So, but yeah, I'm in full swing at the moment. So yeah, I'm enjoying PES again.
Okay, these two guys are in full swing as well. Benzema leading the line for Sporting, Rafa Silva and Vasquez on either side. It's a midfield made up of Alaba, Wendell and Fred. And at the back, Mandi and Restore. Well, it's conveniently cut off that I can't even tell his name.
Yeah.
Ristovski, there we go. Mandi and Ristovski on the flanks. And Pau Torres and Coates at the back with Diego Alves in the goal. How's it looking on the side of Real Madrid?
Yeah, it's going for a diamond midfield here with, of course, Gareth Bale leading the line there with Rodrigo, which is a nice one. And we do see Jose Gaia and Kempembe on upward arrows, looking to stabilize the defense there. And, of course, Sanderberg holding the midfield there with Talisca, sort of the pivot on that diamond formation. And hopefully two different styles of player, with obviously Sporting playing majority of these play down the wings with Rafa Silva and Lucas Vasquez, and then we're going to see a more central attack here from Real Madrid. It should be interesting.
Yeah, there we go. Sporting full of goals. They scored 5 against Huddersfield en route to this final. 5-1 was the overall aggregate score there, whilst Woodenita, he won on the away goal. Was a more tightly contested 5-all against Collis of Boca Juniors. So it kind of shows you that one side is a bit more free scoring, while they both are, and the other just happens to let in a lot more goals. So it'll be very crucial, it seems, for Woodenita to make sure that he's not leaky at the back, Dylan.
Yeah, you get those sort of games where, you know, if you do play often enough, where you can sort of see the trends as they happen, and conceding early is something as well. So you don't want to do that too early on in the game. You know, you sort of want to stabilize everything. But yeah, let's get underway.
Let us get underway indeed. As we see here, it's Woodenita on the ball. He gets the kickoff as he just plays it around at the back there, getting his players comfortable on the ball, the likes of Kimpembe and Gaia, as Alexander Arnold, a very talented wing-back, is also part of this attacking Arsenal. A very important attacking element is the wing-back. And as we see here, it's just a lot of stars on this team, a lot of quality. And this takes time to kind of assemble this kind of side. It means you have to be winning a lot, because you have to be winning quite a bit of money to assemble such a strong side, Dylan.
Yeah, it's interesting to see all the squads that go around, and what players fit into what systems. According to the managers, it's always interesting. But yeah, not too much business from the likes of Real Madrid. In the
As we see a Gaia crossing the ball in, just almost an opportunity there. It looked rather ominous, but a good clearance from the defense of Sporting. Gaia now also an outlet on the opposite wing from defense, and just dispossessed there as the likes of Alaba, who's been very strong. I watched the friendly between Eindhoven and Pro Cryptologist yesterday, and Alaba, Fred, very strong in the midfield for Sporting, and they're going to be very important. You have to almost nullify them before you nullify the goals.
Yeah, for sure. I played a friendly against Sporting this afternoon, or this morning, should I say. And Wendell
it felt like the afternoon when you played them, huh? It's like, oh my goodness, yeah. Where did the day go?
Yeah, Wendell was pulling all sorts of strings, and I do see him in the lineup again, and he's really something to be reckoned with.
Yeah, there we go. Ristovski on the ball now as they build from the back. Do Sporting. Wendell, who's just been mentioned as an important player. It's a Berg now for Real Madrid. Udinese here just doing well to keep possession, not panicking, very confident and controlled and in possession. And that's very important at this level. You know, we almost saw it in the previous game. You have to almost be very certain in your approach, Dylan. Otherwise, it's going to get undone very quickly by an opponent who can smell blood.
Yeah, for sure. You got to settle things down a little bit, and any sort of error, when you're at this level, you know those can really bite you if you do make one or two errors. So yeah, it's all about stabilizing it, making sure of your attack, making sure of how you're.
And a good goal. There we go. The opening goal comes there from Talisca for Real Madrid. And we're speaking about the confidence in the build-up, in the passing, and Udinese there just using that to patiently find an opening, and Talisca getting on the score sheet there with the opening goal in the 16th minute. Real Madrid are off, and Pro Cryptologist now will have to come out of the shell a little bit and look for that equalizer. Game on.
Yeah, what a goal it was. We were just talking about the build-up play, and you can see that there on this goal, yeah.
And as we see here, it's just Gareth Bale on the ball there. And momentum switching back and forth. Neither side being able to really hold on to the ball for too long at this point in time, since the goal has gone in anyway. As we see here, Real Madrid trying to heap the pressure on Sporting. They clear their lines, and can they build something up here in the same kind of confidence and manner that we saw from Real Madrid? It's Mundy now on the ball. He finds Rafa Silva. Fred in the center of the proceedings. Wendell on the ball. Finds Karim Benzema. He was touted to be one of the first goal scorers. That's not happened. Those bets are out the window, as we see here. Just Sporting trying to keep the pressure up, but very resolute defending here from Real Madrid, Dylan.
Yeah, they're looking very, very organized on the defense. They looked organized going forward, and they look quite organized at the back here as well.
Yeah, as we see here, just Alexander-Arnold having to dispossess Rafa Silva, who had the ball there in a very dangerous area. It looked like it could have been something that could develop into profitable attacking situation for Sporting, but not the case, as they're now looking to defend the advances of Real Madrid. Pau Torres there, making sure that ball goes out. It's a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold probably would prefer this at his feet, but he's going to try and find somebody to get this ball to. And it finally gets to Talisca, who finds Alexander-Arnold. It is at his feet. He finds the cross, and it's almost a good one for what would have been an acrobatic finish there. But as we see here, can Pro Cryptologist and his Sporting side spring a counter-attack? Nope. It's nipped in the bud by the likes of Alexander-Arnold and Gareth Bale. Real Madrid looking to find that second goal, Dylan. And good pressure here from the side. And they do
brilliant.
almost find it on home. Oh my goodness. I thought that was just going to be a simple situation, but it was almost in the back of the net there, Dylan. And yeah, just the momentum switching back and forth. I'm looking at Sporting now, trying to get in there, and just good defense yet again. We've mentioned it already from Real Madrid.
Yeah, brilliant save there from Sporting goalkeeper on the one end. That's what you need to keep you in the game so that you can make this game something to fight for as we look for Sporting to try and create something of their own.
Yeah, Karim Benzema there, just getting the shot off, but not with the desired power or placement. It'll be an easy one there to regroup for Real Madrid. It's Herrera now on the ball. He finds Alexander-Arnold. He's on the flank, goes in and gets the ball to Bale. He's strong, still on it with Camavinga. Now finding Gaia on the opposite side. And it's a cross into the center, and a great cross there. Talisca getting this double, and it's the second goal of the evening for Real Madrid. And what a good build-up there, just using the space afforded to find Talisca there in the center. And what a strong header for that second goal, Dylan.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. We've seen 2 goals. It's just patient build-up from Real Madrid, and really paying off for them on this one.
Yeah, I know for sure. Real Madrid,
No.
lots of quality as Benzema gets a goal back. He gets a goal back, and I was wondering if that was going to be called for offside, but nope. It stands 2-1 as we get closer and closer to half-time. Benzema now just getting one back to make this a bit of a fair contest. It's going to make things interesting. A few minutes left of this first half, Dylan, but a whole second half still to go.
Yeah, for sure. Brilliant response here from Sporting. As it's the best time to score as you just you just conceded. So you got to push the ball up and move to the other side. And I'm sure Real Madrid will be kicking themselves with that defensive error there. But it's a game on for us.
Yeah, Davidson, Sanchez there in the real world scoring own goals and whatnot, but gets the ball down the flank here with the likes of Bale, and Talisca is now on the ball. Can they re-establish what was a 2-goal lead up until a moment ago, where Benzema, one of the most proficient goal scorers on the Sporting side, got onto the score sheet, as we see here. Going in search for that equalizer before half-time seems like a good strategy, and pocket was almost picked there, and it is a possession of Real Madrid, but Bale can't get onto the end of that one, as Pro Cryptologist will look to build now with Ristovski finding Fred in the heart of midfield, Mundy. And they're just trying to find the passes that are going to be telling. Benzema turns and he makes the shot to find the equalizer. Parity restored with 2 minutes to go before the halftime break. It is 2-2, Karim Benzema getting his brace. Dylan, we're back level again.
Yeah, what a goal. And you just see how clinical Sporting are when they go forward. It's that man Benzema, so clinical. And 2-2, and I'm sure Real Madrid are kicking themselves now. They need to sort this out a little bit.
And that is a lead that was squandered there. Real Madrid looking in control before these 2 equalizing goals in the second half of the first half have put things back at 2-2, and Sporting will feel in the mood now, feel confident, and won't maybe want that half-time to come as soon as it's going to arrive, with them being in the ascendancy, and they go into the break having restored the scoreline to being level with 2 goals from Karim Benzema. And Real Madrid wondering what has gone wrong in the second half of that first half, Dylan.
Yeah, it's an incredible one. We just see so much momentum shift there, and I was thinking to myself, Real Madrid really need to carry on managing this game, and it's almost like, if Real Madrid have the ball, it's a sort of defensive mechanism against Sporting, because Pro Crypto is so good on the ball going forward, and to limit him off the ball could be a way of seeing it out, but it's a little bit too late already, as we see 2 goals in that second half of the first half. Yeah, really good game so far.
So now maybe goals from the likes of Rodrigo and Bale will make the difference. Talisca already being very committed to the cause with his goal scoring exploits, the likes of Kamavinga. Another talent that can make things happen in the middle of the park. But Fred, Wendell, and Alaba just, not in the best of form coming into this one, but showing their class and their quality to help Sporting restore a level pegging going into the second half. It is 2-2, a resurgent Sporting taking us into the second half as they kick off with their goal scorer, Benzema, getting things going. And it's Rafa Silva out here on the flank. He's still got plenty of energy and fuel in his tank. He's running up that wing, looking for Benzema, finds him, and Benzema finds a leading goal. It is 3-2 now. Early on in the second half, Pro Cryptologists are finding a lead after being 2 goals down. For the most part of the first half, it's the early stages of the second half, Dylan, and he's in the lead.
Absolutely incredible. Benzema so clinical, having 3 opportunities and putting them in the back of the net. So absolutely brilliant. Great response here from Sporting.
Wow. This is going to be one of those kicks to the stomach, punch to the stomach for Real Madrid, having been so dominant and so strong, now being outplayed as they go in search of a fourth now, do Sporting. And it's Sanchez who does well to clear. Can Trent Alexander-Arnold spark something here? They're going to have to rethink their approach, being punished for their forays to the front, have Real Madrid.
Yeah, they definitely need to try and hold on the ball a little bit. And
for sure,
stick to what they did in the first opening 30 minutes before they conceded that first goal. But let's see what they can do here.
Those build-ups that we've known them for, that have been steady and composed, now they're being a bit more pressured on the ball, as we see here Rafa Silva running up the flank, looking for Benzema yet again, and it's Gaia instead who latches onto that one, gets it as far as Kamavinga, and it's Talisca who has to stop the forward movement. Kamavinga there just getting tackled by Wendell. The referee's going to pull it back for a free kick. That was a passage of play that could have brought something about for Real Madrid as they go in search for equaliser. Rafa Silva has been an important part of this attacking machine. Rostovsky playing it down the middle where Fred is. He's looking for Rafa Silva, and that deflection there, it's just not going to be able to keep the pressure on Real Madrid as they regroup now. Trent Alexander-Arnold finding Herrera. And Gareth Bale now on the ball. Can he find a teammate? It's good tackling from Pau Torres as Sporting do what they need to do in a situation like this, Dylan, and that's be very good in defense and make sure they make their chances count when they counter.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's exactly what they look to do here as Benzema chips it over the goalkeeper. And he consolidates the victory in their position of power. It looks like 2 goals ahead, having been 2 goals down at some point. It is 4-2 to Pro Cryptologist and Sporting with 30 minutes still to go in this encounter. Dylan, I don't know how I would even dare to call this one. Pro Cryptologist looking strong. He's looking good for the win, but with so many swings in the momentum, I don't know. Can you even commit to the scoreline, to this result yet?
Yeah, I think Real Madrid definitely need to try and change things up a little bit. It hasn't been working since the opening 30 minutes of the game. They need to try and change things up and create a sort of momentum shift for themselves as they try and salvage something back from this game.
Kamavinga now finds Gaia, who's got the ball on the flank. He's in the box. He looks to cross it, looking for someone in the center. Can't find anybody there. Instead, it's clearing. Oh, they're making a mess of it, and there we go. It's a goal there from Talisca. He gets one back. And here we go. Game on. Burinita not taking this one lying down and just not being able to clear their line. Sporting Messi at the back and made to pay by Talisca.
Yeah, all ping pong at the back there from Sporting. I'm sure the manager will be trying to sort that out as quick as possible. We can't be leaking in goals like that.
My, as we see here, Ristovski. Can he help restore the goal, the 2-goal margin? Right now, this 1-goal lead looking rather precarious. There's still plenty of time with our 15-minute halves going. We've got plenty time still for things to swing in any which direction. Both teams have been in good 2-goal leads so far in this game, and it's been quite the comeback from Pro Cryptologist. Can there be another comeback from Wurinita, who's clawed one back? 4-3 now, as he'll look to see if he can find an equalizer. Gaya now on the ball. Would you be willing to put your some money on the line, Dylan? Who's going to score next? A prediction from you.
I think we might see a little bit of a comeback here from Real Madrid, and
okay, so you reckon Wurinita's going to score next?
Yeah, I think Real Madrid is definitely in for a goal here in this game. You can just see the momentum shifting now, and
the next goal. I need you to be specific. I feel like you're dodging.
Yeah, the next goal.
The next goal? Okay, the next goal. There we go. Thank you. So the next goal coming from Real Madrid is what Ginger reckons. You can let us know in the comments on YouTube. Who do you think the next goal is going to be from? Between Real Madrid and Sporting, looking at the game, looking at the movement of momentum between the two sides. This one is going back and forth as we look. Some substitutions are being made now. Finally, Luka Jovic looks like he's coming on for Rodrigo for Real Madrid. And on the side of Sporting, he's still mulling it over as far as who he can bring off that bench to impact this game. Dylan, looking at the two sides and looking at the personnel available on the bench, what do you do in the situation? It looks like there's only one change being made.
Yeah, sorry, I just lost a little bit of audio there for a few seconds there. I didn't quite catch all of that, but...
Well, we've got a substitution. Luka Jovic has come in for Rodrigo. And it's looking like Real Madrid obviously looking for fresh legs up front as they go in search of an equalizer. Remember, folks, if this one does end tied, we are going to go to extra time, and then if that doesn't settle things, it'll be penalties. So we could have plenty of football left yet, and I'm sure the neutral will be hoping that we get an equalizer in this one.
Yeah, it's going to be a great end to this game. Yeah, we've got 15 minutes left. It is longer halves, so it's going to be an interesting. As my prediction, I still believe that Real Madrid's got another goal in them. Yeah, in this seven goal encounter.
You're being so tactical with your speech. Yeah, they have another goal in them. You're not saying it's the winning goal. You feel like they'll score a goal, but things might still change. Have I got you right?
Yeah, that's right. I think Real Madrid are in for a goal, but I don't think it might be the winning goal.
Okay.
As yet,
because that means they'd have to be in for two. Right, as of yet.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it is a very close affair, folks. Like we said, this goal at one point Real Madrid were leading 2-0, and at one point Sporting were leading 4-2. So, you know, things can still change. It is 4-3 now, the last goal having been scored by Real Madrid as they go in search here. Gareth Bale's pass not finding the desired target in Jovic up front. As Pro Cryptologist here will try build on the flank, but Alexander-Arnold forcing the ball out from Rafa Silva. The throw-in comes in. Rafa Silva now on the ball. He'll have to go back before he can go forward. Mundy, though, finds him again. And he's got two defenders. Gets the ball out into the feet of Fred, and this is some good possession here from Sporting. Can they do something with it, though? Wendell looks for Lucas Vasquez and finds him. He finds Ristovski, who makes the overlapping run, going to the center, looking for Benzema, and it's a good clearance there, only as far as Wendell, who makes a shot, and a good save from the man between the sticks for Real Madrid, as they get to clear their lines and compose themselves a little bit after some good pressure there from Sporting, and it looks like it's starting from the front with Benzema. Ginger.
Yeah, he's so good, and brilliant save there from the Real Madrid goalkeeper. I don't think it's the first choice goalie in the sticks tonight in the cup final, but he's kept him in the game.
There we go, and it's not much time left. Benzema trying to find Lucas Vasquez there, but good defending from Real Madrid as they'll look to spring another good attack here. They don't have much time left to find that equalizer. And Sporting will look to keep possession, of course, but the ball is with the men in white. Berg looking for someone to make a run. Herrera is the one making that run. Looks for Berg to play the 1-2, and it'll be a set piece. I'm not sure how good Wudanita is with these set pieces, Dylan.
Yeah, I'm not too sure myself. We see the goalkeeper up as well, so it should be interesting.
There we go. They're going for it. That's all they can do now, Real Madrid. Jovic gets on to the end of it, and a good header, but a good save from Diego Alves, with Alex Ramiro, the opposite number goalkeeper, having come out of his goal for that set piece. He'll have gone back, and there we go, a good robust tackle there from Sanchez. He finds Alexander-Arnold, and there we go. It's all over, ladies and gentlemen. Benzema with a hat-trick on the night, and there we go. In the end, it is Sporting who are victorious, having come back from 2 goals down to win it in the end 4-3, and a very, very good victory to cap off what was an amazing Club World Cup. The team from Portugal rising from the ashes there, looking dead and buried almost at half-time, but coming back to win against the team from Spain. Wow, Dylan, what do you got to say about that one, and what a cracking game.
Incredible game, yeah, just like you said, cracking. Goals galore for a final, and yeah, we saw one brilliant comeback there from Sporting Lisbon, and of course it's Benzema that steals the show, scoring 4 goals in the final. Absolutely incredible.
That is incredible, and if we can maybe chat to Diego. Unfortunately, the losing coach on the evening, but what a good competitor. Wudanita, if you join us for your post-match interview.
Hi, I don't know if
unlucky on the result. We can hear you loud and clear, sir. Unlucky on the result, but a very good one where I'm sure at some point, especially in the first half, you thought that you'd, kind of figured out what it was going to take to win this game.
Yeah, when I scored the second goal, I thought it was, okay, this may be the time I managed to scrap a win against Proquipto, but I couldn't figure out Benzema. I don't know. As a Real Madrid fan, I'm gutted that he just won the game against me, but yeah, he's too good.
On the opposite side.
Yeah. But I don't know, I hope people enjoy watching the game. I'm not gonna lie, I always play for the win, but could it be this time? Maybe the next one.
Yeah. Unlucky, Wudanita, we know that you're always in these big occasions when it comes to being in finals, and I can't imagine it's easy to lose one, but congratulations on making it this far and giving us quite the spectacle of a game. Handing it over to Dylan, who'll be chatting to the winning coach, pro cryptologist, on behalf of Sporting.
Oh, my word. Oh, my word. What can I say about that? Right, so first half, how on earth did I get it to 2-2? I've got no idea. I was so outplayed in that game first half, and a bit of luck to get that first goal, and then the second goal. From there it just worked. Everything started to click.
Yeah, well done, James, on your victory there. Yeah, clawed back from the first half, like you said. It was a very entertaining game. We saw a defensive error, and the luck sort of turned from there. And yeah, what were your thoughts when going into the second half? You sort of needed to get that early goal, and you did. What was your thoughts just after that?
So I just thought momentum's with me at the moment. I've got to try and obviously do something about it. And Rafa Silva just seems to have bags of pace and no one can keep up with him. So run down the wing, put the cross in, see what happens. It
Yeah,
worked.
good old fashioned. Yeah. Yeah, with Benzema on the end of it, he's always bound to score. So yeah, you use him so incredibly well. So, and of course tonight he scores 4. So yeah, well done to turning the fortunes with him.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, there we go. Congratulations. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We've crowned a new Club World Cup champion in Sporting, who have dispatched of Real Madrid in what was a very tight contest. As you can see, 4-3 scoreline. I don't know how many people with their live bets called that one. But, yeah, a very compelling game. 7-goal thriller in the end. Thank you so much to Pro Cryptologist and to Woody Nita for what's been an amazing game. And before I go, thank you to everybody who's tuned in. We're at 15 viewers, everybody who's tuned in for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Dylan, thank you so much for keeping me company, brother.
Yeah, awesome. Good to be on the air with you again. And yeah, watching some good PES games.
Yeah, no, we'll let you know about the next one, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in for the Club World Cup final. In the end, it is Sporting FC who are the champions of it all, along with Pro Cryptologist, their manager. Congratulations on our second place team, Woody Nita and Real Madrid. And in third place, it's Boca Juniors, who beat Huddersfield earlier. Well done to Ed Collis for that one. And thank you to everybody who's tuned in. Get on over to the PES FC Discord for more information from myself and Dylan. Until next time, ciao.